see if we can get some people to join the live here today on YouTube. So I find TikTok not very helpful ever since the algorithm has changed. Well, I had to open a new account where I lost my old one because someone stupidly, I got mass reported by the scam centers in Cambodia because I complained about Cambodia and Thailand. Cambodia causing the war in Thailand. Sorry, causing the conflict on the border and denying it constantly. Even though the whole of the world knew it, so then I got shut down. So yes, and didn't want to go back on TikTok, but a friend advised me to do so purely for promotional reasons, to get to help to spread the word about my new book, my new fiction thriller about Bali, about the times I had in Bali and how wonderful they were. Yeah, so it's a fantastic fictional thriller based on true events and on true story. So names and places and so on are changed, and the events slightly changed, but yes, that's more or less what happened. So I urge you to download it. The link is in the description here. There's one to my Stand store, and there's one to Amazon. It's also available on Google and Apple and Barnes and Nobles and all kinds of other places. So yeah, easiest to click on one of those two links there and get it, paperback or ebook, whichever one you want. It's already sold very well. I'm happy about that. And I'm just now walking back along Jomtien Beach, back up to Pratamnak as the sun sets. It's beautiful. There's the Pattaya Tower. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the sunset here. And the beach seems to be relatively clean. Well, the beach is very clean, actually. Still nobody here. Well, there was. Hello. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Oops. Beautiful sunset. You can see it. I'm sure you can see it. Yeah, you can see it, right? Lovely. Let's see how clean it is. So this beach is all right. People say it's... the main Pattaya beach is water's quite dirty. I wouldn't recommend going in there. But this looks okay. Yeah. The sunset, and that's Koh Lan Island over there. Koh Lan. Very, very beautiful. Look at the sunset. Yeah, unbeatable sunset here. You've got the views down there, the condo buildings along all the way south Pattaya down to Rayong. And there's another big island over there. I'm not quite sure what that one is called. I think it's Koh Samet. Koh Samet. Koh means island. So Koh Lan there. I've been there. There's another one over there called Monkey Island, I think. Isn't this fantastic, eh? Look, giving you the sunset live in Pattaya, Thailand. Isn't that nice of me to give you this fantastic view? Yeah. So I walk here or up on the Pratamnak Hill every single morning and evening for exercise and mental health as well. Yeah, because walking isn't just great for your cardiovascular health, your legs, your joints and your bone density and so on. It's also great for your mental health because it frees up your mind from stress, or it removes stress, and it helps you. Hello there, brother Matthew. Thanks. Good to see you too. Good to hear from you. It frees up your mind. It helps you stimulates creativity and relaxes. So yes, that's why I do this, especially this time of day. It's fantastic. So, yeah. Matthew, have you bought the Bali book yet? You Will Die in Bali. You have to buy that book, my friend. It's fantastic. People have read it so far. Love it. I've only got a 4-star review at the moment on Amazon because some idiot gave it a lower ranking. I believe that was probably one of the Bali people who were involved in the drama who did that. Of course, they wanted to know what I'd written and if they had been mentioned or not. But no. That's why I had to write it as a fictional thriller based on true stories. Who's that there? Kanosipitun. There's a bunch of people watching, but not many people commenting here. Who else is coming in there? Come on, guys, get talking. Yes, I did. I was in hospital the past few weeks. What do you mean? You got the book? How did you go to the hospital? What happened? What happened, my friend? What happened in the hospital? Why? Hello there, folk. What strange, I can't even pronounce that name. Yes, You Will Die in Bali. Fantastic book about some very, very shady events going in Bali. What people have to look out for, what people have to know about the place before ever committing a dollar, pound or euro in the place, in that country, because it's so sunset behind me. Fantastic, isn't it? So dangerous and so difficult. And you have next to zero rights as a foreigner. And everything is so corrupt. Everything. Police, judges, lawyers, prosecutors, whatever. It all can be bought off. And if you're not in the system, if you're not on the inside, then you've got no chance at all. Excuse me. I've been tired today, didn't sleep very well. But yeah, on the beach. So, why were you in hospital? You still haven't told me, Matthew. What happened? Yes, I did. I was in hospital in the past few weeks. So does that mean you bought the book and you read it in hospital? Or let me know why you were in hospital. Did you have an operation? Did you break something? What was going on? My lung and the book was good for... My lung and the book was good 4 days. So you got the book already. Thank you. That's great. You liked it? What happened with your lungs? What was wrong with your lungs? Something to do with smoking? Was it? So, yeah, anyway, sun setting. Great time to walk to 5 and 6. It's now 10 past 6. I had TB in 2002. I see. Yeah, that's not good. That has knock-on effects, doesn't it? Not good, not good. I hope you feel better now. But the book was very good. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for saying that. Thank you for saying the book was very good, and I hope you can give it an honest review wherever you bought it from, Amazon or West End Store or wherever you downloaded it or so on. It would be great if you could do that. Every written review really helps me to get the word out more and incentivize more people to buy it. It wasn't easy to write either. It was pretty difficult to put together in the way that I did because it was so dramatic and traumatic. That it was hard. She's smiling at me. It's a lovely atmosphere here now. I was looking around at the colours, the change of colours here now as the sun is slowly setting over there. You see? Where are you, Matthew? What country are you in? Again, I forget. And make sure you leave a review about the book, please, please, please. And then other people will buy it, and then hopefully we'll be able to prevent people making the same mistakes as I did and falling into the same very classic, nasty traps that I was too naive to even understand at the time, or even think could happen to me ever. Overconfident, didn't know enough about the place, didn't know enough about the woman who got involved, didn't know anything about her history really until I found out later. Ireland, I sure will. Great, thank you. That's really important, Matthew. It means a lot to me. It'd be great if you could do that review. Where did you get it? Amazon? Yeah, so I just didn't ever think those kind of things could happen to me. Getting set up also, believing in a fellow countryman, investing in a business that was basically bust in COVID time as well, and then reopening it with a huge investment on my side during COVID. Stupid bugger that I was. December 2020, because we thought that it would be over soon. But it wasn't over for another, what was it? Another almost a year, I think. 21, yeah, I got out of there, let's look at that. 21, 22, I think 2022. I'm quite sure now. Yeah, but I went over to Cambodia to escape the madness of the Bali situation, because it was really, really dangerous. I was getting constant death threats from various anonymous numbers being called. In the middle of the night, people tracing me, tracking me down and intimidating me, throwing rocks at the windows and breaking them, and people tried to break into where I was living, and so on. So I had to keep on running, more or less. Yes, it kept me going for the 4 days, but good feed. Fantastic. I'm happy to hear that. Very happy. Yeah, I've spoken to a few people now that have read it and liked it a lot. Like I said, unfortunately, it's got a 4-star review, total review on Amazon to some idiot. Must have been one of the Bali wankers. Obviously gave it a bad star without a review itself, because they weren't happy about it. They don't want me to make it a success. Those people still, well, I think they stopped now, but they were still trying to stop me from making the book a success. So yeah, that's what went on. But this should be Algae River Fishing UK. Is up, mate. Everything is good, my friend. How are you doing? Just explaining a bit about my Bali experience in the book I just released or published, You Will Die in Bali, and the craziness I had to go through that almost cost me my life, cost me a lot of money, definitely cost me a lot of sanity for a long time. Scared, insane, just totally constantly looking over your shoulder, having to move all the time so people wouldn't know where you were living for too long, so you wouldn't get attacked at night and broken into and so on. So all that shit was happening. And yeah, if I'd stayed longer, I don't think I would have made it. Well, not that I don't think I would have made it. I wouldn't have made it out alive. I pretty much left it. Well, I couldn't leave because of the COVID thing. I finally then managed to get to, where did I go? Singapore for a few weeks. Good pal. Where are you now? Your book is pretty mad, mate. Wait a minute. I'm in Pattaya. Sunset happening right now, see? This is Jomtien and Pratamnak Beach. And everybody says it's crap, just for creepy old men. Did you get the book as well? Algae River Fishing? You got the Bali book? Did you like it? If you liked it, please give it a good review, or an honest review. 5 stars would be good. If you got it on Amazon or wherever, it just helps a lot. I'm going to get your book about health as well. Okay, great. That is a really good one too. I mean, that was selling very well. I haven't been promoting it much, but I will again. If you read that, you'll know everything you need to know on how to eat properly, how to lose weight easily, how to keep it off, how to exercise properly without overstressing your heart, without causing heart disease, and how to improve your overall lifestyle, healthy living, and so on. With lifestyle optimization, basically, because that's what I studied. That's great. Matthew, so you're going to get the health one. Fantastic to know that. Thank you. That is awesome. You getting it on Amazon or where? Yeah, I think it's Amazon or my Stand store. All right. Isn't this lovely? Look. And you see, this is the thing. This is the problem. You see all these people here, right? This is families. You see, Thai families with poodles leaving. Lots of Russian families, couples, mums and daughters, young couple, you see? People exercising, playing volleyball. And the point I'm trying to make here is very simple. It's not, Pattaya is not just for the so-called sleazy old men who just come here for sex. That's just not true. Looks mega there. I did, pal. I have been following you for a couple of weeks, and you're always all over the world. A bit jealous, to be fair. I'm stuck in Manchester. Oh, mate. Yeah. Well, I'm lucky because I don't know. Yeah. I'm lucky because I got myself. I've always been traveling and switching countries. Maybe 2-3 years or so, but I always wanted to end up in Thailand. I was here last year for 8 months, and I went back to Belgium to my family, the UK, and then I decided to come back here. Good life, brother. Walk in the sand, always keeping you grounded. Exactly. I should have taken my shoes off, but I forgot to, because the best way to walk in the sand is obviously barefoot to be really grounded. Now, look, I'm just going through again. Look, what do we got here? Couples, local couple. There's a Thai lady with a foreign man, same ages, so not some creepy old man. Hello, Max. There's not any creepy men here to be seen. So that's the truth of the matter. Just so everybody knows who talks so badly about the place. It's just not true. Look. Here we have a whole mix of people, Thais and young Thais, and a couple of older Thais and Western men. They look European, playing volleyball together. I mean, it's a great community thing. And older couples, sunsetting. It's like this is there's the Pattaya Tower thing with the cable car that goes up there. I wouldn't recommend taking that. It's pretty scary. Okay, so yeah. Well, anyway, Thailand is definitely far superior. What's the to Bali or Indonesia? The only problem is there's some wankers on motorbikes like that over there. Driving topless without a helmet, which is totally illegal, and have to have their exhausts souped up so they're extra noisy, and that really pisses me off. Pretty scary. Yes, what happened to me was very scary. See, there's kids with mothers, very normal people. Yes, there is a dark side to Pattaya. That is true. That is true everywhere, though. But you're on the other side now, brother. Yes. Yeah. I mean, on the other side from as far as my location in Bali and here, yeah, of course. yeah, so I got out of Bali as soon as I could. After they allowed you to fly. It was so freaking complicated back then, wasn't it? You had to have all these health certificates and shit, and got to Singapore. And obviously, I didn't like it there. I was with someone there who was trying to scam my business, basically, my health consultancy, trying to take all my copy from my website and start doing it herself, pretending to be me. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? And a new way to look at life. That's right, exactly. Thank you, that's true. A new way to look at life, indeed. You have to. Yeah, I'm glad I got that book written. I'm glad people are buying it. I'm glad people are liking it. Just make sure, please, you leave a good review if you can, an honest review, the best you can give. And that's it. I'm writing another one soon so I'm in the process of it already. Here are the jet skis. Cambodia. Anyway, I'm going fishing, mate. Have a good day, lad. Good. Go fishing. Where are you going fishing now? 12, what time is it there? What time is it? 11:23 in the morning. There's a jungle gym here. You see? That's good. This thing, unfortunately, these are the shit pipes. You see, the end of it. So that pipe used to go out into the ocean and pump shitty into the water. But they seem to have stopped it now, at least in these parts or in this area. I still think it's going on further up in central Pattaya. Yeah, I will leave it, mate. Leave a good review. Thank you, mate. Just let me know where you're buying it. Are you buying it on Amazon or where? Just be of interest. Amazon, Google, or Apple, just so I know. I'm going down on the river in Daisy Nook, the river Medlock. Okay, cool. I've never been into fishing much. I remember going once as a kid in Ostend and one of these fishing boats and throwing up like crazy because it was so freaking wavy. It was terrible. Amazon, cool. Good stuff. In comes the boat. Look at that. That's what they did in Thailand. They don't give a fuck. They just ride straight up to the beach. And the kids swimming next to it. Amazon, I got mine, but we'll get the other one somewhere else. But the health book is on Amazon also, but it's also on my Stand store here. The link is in the bio here. So I've got this new thing called Stand Store where I sell all my books. You can also book consultancy calls with me. The first one, 30 minutes, is free, and then the other ones, longer ones, whatever you want, daily, weekly, monthly, and I'm setting up courses there as well. It's a country park in Manchester. Have a good day. You have a good day too, mate. Good stuff. Yeah, so the Stand store is really, really cool. So I've got an email list there, so when you sign up there, I'll get your email and send regular emails about all the things that's going on. And like I said, direct consultancy calls, all the books. I'm putting a course there as well. All kinds of stuff is going up there, so it's really, really good. So please check that out. It's also on Gum Road. Not many people left here now, unfortunately. But good to hear that the book is being liked and getting out there. It's great, isn't it? And they say that Pattaya is only about one thing. All these people doing here is sports. And it's all mixed. It's the good thing to see. It's a mix of Thais and foreigners playing together. So yeah, very, very good to see. Nice time of day. It's finally cooling down. It's been baking hot, like 35 degrees every day. Yeah, crazy. But can't complain. That sounds good. Same day, I'll enjoy. Have that Guinness, but water will be better as I'm told. That sounds good. Someday I'll enjoy. Have a Guinness, but water will be better as I'm told. Well, you can still drink, just don't drink too much. Obviously, beer is probably one of the worst things you can drink because it does have a lot of carbohydrates in it, which turn into sugar. And converted, Jesus, I'm looking for that, I've lost the words now, is pushed out of the bloodstream, I'm trying to say, with insulin into your fat cells, triglycerides. And that causes type 2 diabetes. No worries, I wasn't sure what you were saying. Anyway, yeah, help me get the word around, guys. Spread the news about the book, please. The reviews, and I'll be coming on here a lot, talking about that, the Bali one, and also the health stuff, a lot more now as well. And I'm pretty much only bothering with doing live streams here on YouTube every 2 days, and not on TikTok anymore because I just can't stand the way that app works, especially now it's been taken over by the Americans. It's changed it completely, and the algorithm is completely just up the shitter. And you get banned so easily for saying anything politically wrong. I think I went on live yesterday and said something about the Iran war that Trump has illegally started, and within seconds I was shut down. You should have been missed. You should have been missed 100%. Yeah. Missed where? In Bali? I hope you weren't keen on the expats in Cambodia. They are different breed in Pattaya. They look similar to me. Well, it's a completely different vibe here. I mean, there were some good expats in Kampot. I never said that all of them were bad, but there were some very bad apples there. There isn't much going on in Kampot. The expats there usually, you should keep up the good work, Rob. I will, don't you worry. I'm going to keep up talking about what I see and what I do, and traveling and all the rest of it. Kampot, Cambodia generally was very strange. Cambodia was strange. I mean, the locals can be fantastic, but it was also very volatile and very dangerous. In Phnom Penh in particular, I got broken into, laptop stolen, I got gassed, phone stolen when they gassed me so I wouldn't wake up. And some of the other stuff stolen. I had 4 phones stolen on the streets, out of my hand, and while I was waiting for tuk-tuk to come along, waiting on the app for the thing to come, and then taken by a motorbike driver. Yeah. So yeah, I remember here you got a mix of expats. I mean, these are all young ones, So we're in Pattaya. I'm on my phone spelling sorry. I'm on my phone spelling sorry again. Okay. In Kampot with needle tracks in their arms. Yeah. You saw a lot of that too. There was a lot of shady. There are a lot of shady people in Cambodia in particular, and they were very nasty to me online. They hated me online, but in person I never had a problem with anyone. So here it's a different vibe. You see, look, I mean, you got a Russian lady sitting there, they're younger Thais. These are mostly foreigners, mixed though, and they're all very decent people. You see, I mean, the holiday makers and some live here, I don't know. But in general, it's just an easygoing vibe. I mean, I go to those places in Central, where all the bars are, all the girly bars are. They drag you in and want to sell you drinks and get you to buy them drinks and all that shit. I don't go in anywhere near those places. That's why I stay in this area, the Pratamnak area, which is safe, clean, and well, nothing can really happen to you here, Well, actually, something did happen yesterday, the day before yesterday. A stupid Russian drunk idiot hit a very pretty blonde Russian lady as she was walking past, going somewhere. He smacked her violently, viciously on her ass. And I was right behind. A coming down from the hill at their training. It was like 6:30. I'm like, what the fuck? And I looked at the guy and I could see he was blind drunk. And didn't give a fuck. I just went after the lady and she had her hands in her face. And I said, you all right? You all right? And she turned around crying and wailing, you know. I said, no, I'm not all right. I'm in shock. I'm so scared. What could I do? And then she finally got the police. Police came. Took a long time. The idiot stayed there, thank God. But about 1.5 hours, and he was still there drinking. And then the police showed up, handcuffed him, arrested him, spent that night in jail. Then we went to the station together yesterday, me and her, at 2. It took until friggin' 6 for us to be done, because the guy had to be, well, basically he would have stayed in jail, gone to court for the next day or 2, and then been deported. It would have been even more costly for him. So he what did he do? He agreed to settle with a fine of 5,000 euros. And she's obviously getting compensated with that as well. I see that one you pull up. People need to see it, all the good and the bad. Yeah. You put up. I seen that one you put up. People need to see it, all the good and the bad. You talking about the video where I explained what happened to that Russian lady. I just put that up a while ago. Yeah. I mean, you know, shit like that can happen anywhere, unfortunately. You know, it's just very idiotic if you can't. But the thing is, it took us a long time and the police were very cooperative, but they could have been harder on him. I mean, I would have pushed for more money. Well, I pushed for that much money anyway. The Russian translator woman, at first she was pushing for a lot less, and I said, no, come on. This is a serious sexual offence in Thailand. You can't do that. And if this guy hasn't stopped, next time he rapes someone, and then what? You know, you're going to say, oh, it's just this mistake. So, yeah, the one about the girl, yeah. Yeah, thanks. Spread that around too. If you can share that for me, it would be also very helpful. And remember to share the link of the book, my friend, to your friends. Get your friends to share with their friends. So that's how it works. We can go get this spread around the world. And it's not, obviously I like to make money off it because it's work, but it would be great if it's more about getting the word out about what happened and how horrible it was and how to avoid falling into utter disaster, right? And that, which, you know, almost getting killed. I mean, people did die. Not because of me, but someone else. Someone died during the events. The mother of the girl I was with, from a stroke, because they didn't give a shit about her, and so on and so on. So, and Cambodia, as someone asked, Chiang Mai. I thought about Chiang Mai. So Cambodia, very shady expats there. Some good ones, of course, also as always, but very nasty bastards online, haters. Very rude, very animalistic, terrible. Mind you get that here too, you get that everywhere. The haters, the idiots, the fools who like to talk shit, they always do it online because they're the keyboard warriors, and you just got to not give a shit. Do you ever go? Chiang Mai, I have been there once, I stayed for a month 2 years ago. Didn't like it very much. I found it a bit annoying because the planes land so close into the city. It's very noisy. Planes keep coming and going, which is crazy. It goes on until midnight. It starts at 6 or 5 in the morning. So I just found it, you know, just too touristy, Chiang Mai. I mean, when you walk into the centre of Chiang Mai, you know, the old town there, it's nothing but white people. You know, you don't see any Thai people other than the massage shops and the shopkeepers and stuff. You don't see anyone walking around. Did a jungle trek through there. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to do that. I can't remember why. I wanted to go up. I drove up to the mountains once, but only once. I didn't get around to doing that. Would have been a good idea, but I didn't. Yes, I went back to Cambodia. Got back with a girlfriend there. Very well. And then then the next thing was, which I've written about also, the Philippine trip. I flew to the Philippines from Cambodia, and they said bye-bye to me at the immigration checkpoint, right? They scanned my passport, said, okay, so Ethan, PP was my favorite. I'm told that it's very beautiful. Haven't been there yet, but I will. So I flew to Manila, I got out of Cambodia, no problem. After scanning my passport, said goodbye, they kind of smiled at me, and I was like, that's weird. As I went into the immigration in Manila, Philippines, red flag, Interpol, you are on the wanted list because your passport is apparently lost and stolen, reported. So it doesn't work anymore. I have it here. It's not lost, so here, look, this is me, this is my passport. Doesn't matter. Some fucker, and it was it turns out it was the Cambodian immigration, or Cambodian police, or somebody in Cambodia did it. We got that far. We couldn't pin it down exactly who, because they have your information. If you know about this, you can call the passport office and make a report about the number and the name and all the details of the passports and information. If the information is correct, they'll cancel it, and you're fucked. I was meant to go to Japan at the end of March for my birthday, but things have to be set back. That's a shame. Because of your health, you gotta wait. Yeah, I've been to Japan many times, so I couldn't get into Manila, I couldn't get to the Philippines. That really sucked. Basically, I got deported from the Philippines because the bastards in Cambodia that reported my passport lost and stolen, and let me go even though they knew my passport was cancelled. So then I had to wait 6 hours, I had to buy a flight back to London. Fucking disaster. It's very expensive. It took 2 weeks to get my passport in fucking London because it's so useless, the service, bastards. They are the Home Office, I'm telling you, or the passport office. Swines. How long have you been in Thailand? I was here about 8 months last year, on and off. And I've been here for 1 month so far this year. So I'm intending on making it my permanent base in Asia. I still will travel back to Europe once or twice a year and to other countries over here and go from there. Do you have a permanent visa? Yeah, I'm getting one, yes. It's in the process. I could either get a retirement visa, which I have to get myself, it's very costly, about £1,500, or I'm getting this guy from Belgium is setting up a company here, and he's hiring me because I'm a nutritionist and health consultant to work with him. It's a sauce company, Belgian-French sauce company making fantastic, authentic artisan sauces. So I'll be marketing and selling that with him. So I'm getting a visa and work permit through him, through the company. But when I read your book, it put in mind sight to wait and see more. But when I read your book, it put in mind sight to wait and see more. Wait and see more what? Matthew, what do you mean? About what? About going to Japan or I don't quite understand what you mean. But when I read your book, it put in mind sight to wait and see. Anyway, Japan is great. I've been there. I've been to Tokyo 2 times. Very expensive though. But beautiful ladies. The food is absolutely incredible. It's my favorite food. I mean, when you've eaten in Japan, real Japanese food, it's just like the cooked food, not just the sushi. The real food cooked is fantastic. Far best food in the world, not Thai food. They all go on about Thai food being so great. It's not. It's just really, for me, it's not good at all. It's very, very oily, and seed oils are terrible for your health. And I get sick when I take that shit, when I eat that oil. Did you have a good there? Did you have a good there? What? A good what? Did I have a good what there? Where? Benji. Show. DF. Did you have a good girlfriend? What? Oh, girlfriend. Where? In Thailand or in Japan? I don't have a girlfriend here now. I'm on the look, but I'm taking it very, very slow and easy. So I don't want to end up with another nutcase, you know. And there are plenty of nutcases here, trust me. Plus, it's not the easiest place to find a normal. I'm sorry, I'll be going to in June, and when have time to sit back. I got you. Wasn't you with someone last year? Well, I was with someone last. Yeah, I was. I was with 2. I was with a Cambodian lady for about 3 or 4 weeks, and she then got all funny on me. First everything was great, and then she got her friends poisoned her mind, and she then was forced to try to manipulate me to pay her to stay with me or be with me. We'll never ever talk about that because she was working in the market. Actually, she was selling food. Do you get your eyes fixed to read so well on a tiny phone screen, or are you wearing contacts? No, I have to. I'm nearsighted and farsighted, short-sighted, and it's very difficult for me to read on the phone. Actually, I have to put it away like this. Did you get your eyes fixed to read so well on a tiny phone screen, or are you wearing? No, I can't wear contacts. I can't get them in my eyes. It's too sensitive. Yeah, and I was with another lady, a nurse, for a while, but she was also loopy. So yes, so I'm trying slowly to find someone who can be trusted and is normal and not just looking for the money. So I'm not interested in that shit. You know? Yeah, nice one there though. Yeah, so it's not easy to find here because of the situation here. You really have to go outside to other places it can be found here because there are normal people or women that work here in hotels, banks, insurance companies, real estate, whatever. But it can be difficult because they can be busy and not have much time, you see, because they work very hard here. People work mostly 6 days, full days, 8 in the morning till 6 until Saturday, and just have Sundays off, or some even don't have Sundays off. So yeah, here we are. This is the Pratumnat Beach part here, and that's the big new 7-Eleven there, which is really, really good, one of the better ones. Yeah, and that's the street here. That's the Soy means street, that leads up the hill where that lady was hit on her ass 2 days ago. Right. So yeah, that's that. So, and what? Richard. Anyway, guys, hard to find that mate. They see you as a privileged white man with loads of money, which isn't always the case. Yeah, well, that's the problem. Yeah, but I mean, it's a difficult one, that, because there are plenty of women who don't think that way. You just got to find them. There are plenty of women who make their own good money and don't want your money. And I met one 10 days ago. She was lovely. She was a HR supervisor in a big food company, but she was like, after the first day, begging me to stay with her, move there. And I'm like, come on, it's a bit quick and so on. And then the next day she started to change tunes on me and get all weird, and then she saw some online hate comments about me because of the Bali online hate I was getting. And then she got all scared and said, is this true? Have you done this or that? I said, no, none of it's true. It's all those bastards are doing it, trying to ruin my name. Would you have to say that? Would you have to say Hua Hin is more of an upmarket Phuket? Though, wouldn't you? I preferred it. I was in Hua Hin. I liked it, but it's more upmarket, yes, but it's also boring. There's not much going on there. There's really, really, really only for retirement people, old men. It's not much of an activity vibe. Very touristy. You got the horses on the beach. You take these horse rides and shit like that. It's not for me. I haven't been to Phuket, but I'm going there soon. Koh Tao was good. Yeah, I have not been to Koh Tao, but I will go. A couple of lady boys. A couple of lady boys there. Yeah, that's the other thing here. You've got to be so careful with those lady boys. They are dangerous because would Yun say, what? You need to explore some more of Thailand. Well, dude, I just got here like 4 weeks ago, and I'm setting up a company with someone, and I'm working with him, and I'm doing very, very busy, so I don't have time at the moment, you know. Work comes first, and I'm writing every day, new stuff. I'm on the Cambodia book at the moment. I'm also writing a book about Pattaya. You know, so I've been to many, many places. I've been to Koh Samui in the past. I've been to Chiang Mai. I've been to Hua Hin. I've been to Bangkok hundreds of times. I've been to Rayong, to Koh Lan, the Koh Samet Island. So I've been to the 10, 12 places, okay? I kissed one by accident. You kissed a lady by accident, did you? Would you say that gay guys have it easier in Phuket or Thailand in general? I don't know. I don't know about Phuket, but I know there's plenty of gay people here because you see them walking around a lot. You know, you got foreign men with younger Thai men. You know, so that goes on too, and it's accepted. So yeah, so being gay here is totally accepted and seen as normal because the lady boys, they're totally accepted and seen as normal, even though I find it weird. What I just don't like is when they come up to you and pretend to be a woman and then they turn out not to be, you know, and they wouldn't tell you. So you pretty much have to, if you meet a woman, you have to ask, are you weed is legal? Yes. Are you a woman or not? No, you got to ask. Would you say that? Okay, we'll answer that. Weed is legal, yes, but they're talking about making it illegal again. But it's so difficult, I think, because there's so many freaking weed shops open here, particularly here in Pattaya. It's crazy. That's a small problem. In this area, it's not too bad. Well, that's not true. There's like 2 or 3 up this street. I keep walking past them, and it stinks. It stinks. So, yeah, I'll be going to Phuket soon. But I've got to get my visa sorted out, my work permit on that, and then once that's, and I've got to get this work done. You know, there's a lot of work to be done. We're hitting like hundreds and hundreds of restaurants, thousands of restaurants and cafes to buy these specialized special sauces from Belgium, France. You know, homemade recipes. This guy set up a massive, brand new factory in Chonburi, about an hour from here, and production is starting on the weekend, I think. First batches and should be out and shipped by, orders are in already and out by Monday. And yeah, so what do you say there? Adrenochrome. Adrenochrome, what's that? Adrenochrome, what does that mean? This is a favorite hangout here, this 7-Eleven. By the beach, which goes up, 5, been bitten. To the new little burger food trailer here, which looks quite good. So how much is it? 100 baht, that's 3 euros. Double 200, so 200 baht is 6 euros, so about what, £4.50. So that's how cheap it is. I don't know about the lady, but I think that the regular Thai gay guys that might do easier on one of them, the girls. I don't know, my friend. I would not know about that, as I'm not inclined that way. You know, so. But I know that those things are totally normal and accepted here, which was not the case in Indonesia, in Bali. Very much frowned upon. Very much frowned upon. People, look at the beautiful color of the sky after the sunset. Isn't that amazing? Great, isn't it? Yeah, if you do this in Cambodia, your phone will be gone in a matter of a minute. That's how I lost my phone. So I was doing this, filming, phone snatched. You know, I had a total of 5 stolen in 2.5 years. 5 phones gone in 2.5 years. Can you believe it? One with the break-in when they gassed me, and the others on the street. One I took one motorbike incident of They snatched it out of my hand. I was just waiting for a taxi. You can never do what I'm doing right now in Cambodia. There's no way. And yeah, you can even leave your phone. I left a very expensive camera in the gym overnight. It was in a condo gym. There were still people in there. No one. I went up the next day. It was still sitting in the same place. It was like $1,500 worth of equipment. Anyone could have taken it, but they didn't. They just left it there. They didn't even take it to security. They just left it there, thinking that the person who owns it will eventually come back, which I did. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna slowly be jumping off. Please try to get the Bali book. You Will Die in Bali, and please spread the news. Give the link, give your friends and family the link so they can look at it too. Read the descriptions, the description before they buy it, and then get it. It's not expensive, and it's $6 or something like that, I think. And it's a brilliant read. Many people here have said so already. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I'll be back again in a day or two. All right, guys. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye bye.